Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit my 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train. Ladies covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick. Successful.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Got ready? 79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. And
Throwing right away on the kick. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Brings up second and 16.
18
at the 27-yard line.
19 tight.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
On third and long, here's Milton. That's made by Pickens. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Dart on the run to the right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Deron Black.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. That's ready.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Javonte Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Tiger. Here we go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Ryan Burns. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. They'll run. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Donovan is a rocker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, here's Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Dart. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Look at the crowd, and here's Tracy on 1st down. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it. And their offensive strugglers just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Darius Alexander in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
27-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll take it at the 12. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go street. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
77 Wolf. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams.
especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Montrell Washington now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. On play action, it is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's go. Ready, ready.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Milton to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 tight. Come on, come on.
From the gun, here's Milton. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Holton at Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Trap 50, trap 19, target.
Milton gonna look to throw it again. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
First and 10.
Cowboys. First and 10.
A give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing, Milton. to the left side. He's got Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd down. 3 to go. Try and throw with Milton. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Motion man is Hyatt. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They'll go, and here's Dart exiting the pocket right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Into space. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a winner.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Riggs, Hawk 70, 18, 5 here.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mustang 19, Warriors 70.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun is Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Lions.
Here's Milton. On a former Saint, Olsen Adiba. And the Giants are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return coming from the 14.
Jaden Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second Pirate. Down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Carriquet. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being